I didn't mean to just abruptly cut it off like that, but hey,
you got to fade it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to fade. And shout out to the people that stream y'all, man. They get us hooked up with this and stuff like that and stuff. So I'm still learning. I see the fade button right here. I could have did that right there, but I'm learning how to do it anyway, man. What's up? It's your boys, Four Horsemen, man. We here back with another one. I'm your host, Ricky Fontaine from the Memphis 10. Y'all know what it is. Got my boy Q and got the Viper in the building. What's going on, fellas?
Man, I can't call it, man. Another week. Talk about wrestling and everything else going on in life.
All right. Joe, you good over there?
We good, man. We good. We learning and earning, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like Joe got a new mic. You sound extra crisp tonight.
That's what I said, bro. That's what I said. I was like, what a mic it, though.
Right.
But
this is AirPod Junction.
Hey, real quick. I know this is off topic and not on the agenda, but I heard this on another podcast. So I want you to get y'all reaction. We all have significant others, wives, or so forth. When was the last time your significant other looked at you the way Samantha Irvin looked at Ricochet after he got his ass? Because she was concerned. That boy got murked, and she was in her feelings.
Man, she sold that though. Like it was just like, when she saw it on the Jumbotron, she just stopped him and was like, and look, it was so cool though because they still had one more man. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Let's see, when was the last time that my wife looked at me like that? I don't know. To be continued on that one. I got a big for that one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. They ain't even married to him yet, but she was concerned about her man.
Oh yeah.
So in 2010, I had an accident, and I would say,
I remember that. Was that the hip thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I actually I fractured my hip socket, and when we were, I got up that morning. I was supposed to decide whether I was gonna run or cut the grass. I flipped the coin, and unfortunately, run won.
Oh, yeah.
I went out there. When she got home, I was laying on the living room floor, and I was like, I can't move. She was like, "What? What are you doing?" Like, she thought I was, BS. And shoved me in the back of the car, took me to Minor Med. Them folks was like, "We can't find anything on X-ray, but dude in too much pain for it to be for it to be nothing." So I went to the hospital, and them folks said, "You done tore." What they told me, I fractured my acetabulum. So Kim and I looked at each other like, "Wait, what?" Right. So they
fractured your ass. What?
Basically. So they was like, they normally see this in car accidents. And they were like, "How did you do this?" And I told them I was jogging. They was like, "Oh, hell no, you BS. You did something else." I was like, "That's it." But once they said something was wrong, that look is when I got from Kim. Initially, when she was shoving me in the back of the car, driving me around places, and I'm in pain, she was just like, "Come on, we'll find out. Let's go." But once they said something was really wrong, I got that look because I ended up having to go to Arkansas to have emergency surgery.
Oh wow!
Well, coming in hot.
Look at
coming in hot.
Oh gee, you late now.
Drop it, give me 50. Drop it, give me 50.
I be sucking niggas teaming up.
Hey, what I made? What I think y'all may not have noticed. No echo this week.
I was trying to hear like and see if.
Now I gotta ask you, did you fix something or something just automatically started working or what?
You just ain't talking.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I got my headphones, my little generic headphones.
Okay, you do got the okay. Yeah.
And they sound,
I think that's what fixed
sound good too. Sometimes you don't need to be extra; just go generic.
Yeah, man. Just simple.
Got a little laid back, slow jam vibe to you.
Man, I'm telling you,
I'm here tonight.
Do you be doing podcasts naked? Because you're the only one that we can only see your head.
Yeah.
You don't need to know all that. You don't need to know nothing about it.
I'm just wondering, because you know what I'm saying? You be in this junk.
You getting a little like
in this junk, like,
right. You do the podcast.
What up, y'all? Y'all good? Everything straight?
You need to change your name to the Viper Diddy. The Diddy Viper.
Why I gotta be all that? Trying to find out why your head the only thing showing.
Right.
That man, was it the head detective on color on whatchamacallit, Living Color?
Like,
Don't mess around. I'm gonna get my hat. Get
Oh.
that jet on.
man.
Shoulders above the rest, man.
Here, man. You happy, man? You happy?
No, man, go back. Who you hear from?
Crazy, man.
You around here popping. What they say? You popped in your knee,
No, they say his hip.
your hip.
Yeah, we was talking about.
Oh, you heard that story?
Yeah,
He got the tail end of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
back.
I tore I fractured my acetabulum.
Never heard of it, but okay then.
Me neither until they
I
told me.
know it sounds painful in the moment.
Man, is that why you
So-
rocking right now?
I do it often.
So
But
you
now,
can't.
see, you missed the initial question where the story came about. I asked him, when was the last time your significant other looked at you the way Samantha Irvin looked at Ricochet after he got his ass on Raw?
That was
She was
beautiful.
concerned.
And you know, and I'm gonna tell you what was crazy. After when it happened, I was like, you know, when they went to commercial break, I was like, man, it would be cool if they had included her. That would have made it look real, and I'd be doggone.
Yeah, she grabbed her purse and ran up out that joint.
Man,
The
she
way
banned.
she
So
ran
these
up
scoop
out of
and
there,
that-
but the way she
Man.
ran up out of there.
Okay, we
See her
hold up.
running up out
Y'all,
there?
we jumping ahead.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know. We'll
man,
get to
My
it.
bad.
We
Let's
jumping
You
ahead
said
because
that,
we
let's
want to talk
jump to
about
that.
it.
Man, what you saying? Because she
Jump
ran
on you.
about
No.
that thing.
Ooh, man,
No.
happy.
She ran.
No, she did not run. Y'all didn't see her run. She
bounced.
walked.
She-
She walked.
Man, come on through,
Man,
bro.
you know that
Lose it.
fast, you know that fast walk that Santino used to do. Santino Morella. Yeah, that's how she would do. She would walk like that. About that shit.
But
I
with
had,
heels and a
man.
skin tight blue soft dress on.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Yes, sir.
In other news, so we want to go ahead and get started. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to Samantha going to check on her man. But first, we wanted to go ahead. We got OG in the building, man. Glad to have him on board, man. The Forestman here. Let's go ahead and get started. So, WWE Smackdown. Main thing that we want to kind of talk about is this Rose and Styles program is doing pretty good. Now they have implemented I Quit match for the class at the castle. What y'all think about that?
I like the way to say that with Cody's promo. Talking about I'm gonna make you say what you should have said last week when everybody thought he was gonna retire, and that's I quit. So yeah, I like the way they did that, and I think it's gonna be a pretty good match. Because now it's different than the normal, bell to bell match that they had. I guess what was the last pay-per-view they had a match at? Was that Backlash?
Backlash.
That Backlash.
Yeah.
That was Backlash.
So give it a little something different as opposed to having the same match over and over again. So.
And then I think the LC gonna play a part in this for sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I'm wondering who gonna come to Cody's rescue because somebody's coming. Just gotta figure out who.
Yeah, well, we talked about tag teams previously, so.
Arn Anderson.
We'll see. Arn just stay wherever he at.
What I'm gonna do with them
with
two
that Glock?
dudes, man?
With that Glock that he had talked about the AEW.
Come with that Glock.
Arn ready to shoot some folks.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Arn Anderson finna come out there with a jogging suit, American Nightmare jogging suit on.
He gonna bring his son with him.
He's slow. He can get that work too. He's slow.
In any case, I feel like it was a good idea. Hold on, somebody been detected in my backyard.
You got the camera, John.
Yeah, I think it's a spider web over there. Okay, sorry.
So detected that Spider-Man, nigga. Damn, like there's a big ass spider web if it's detecting it. You got the top of the line alarm system, buddy.
So I think either Quilly or OG mentioned after the initial match at Backlash, you definitely didn't want to see a back-to-back with the same person. But when you put more flavor on the match, it'll draw you in and make you want to see it. Plus their retirement thing they did last week, and it's like I want to get my lick back, if you will. And, yeah, that's not. I was about to say it myself, but yeah. So
I guess lick. I guess
I'm done.
Get my lick.
Doesn't play every time when you say something.
No,
it's like
wait a minute. Every time we say something about Nia Jax, what you do?
That is true.
But throw up.
See what I'm saying? There
I
we
don't
go.
want to say
So,
nothing. I feel like I'm gonna get
there we go.
I ain't gonna say nothing. She cool. I love Nia. She's a beautiful young lady.
Yeah. So, now go ahead, see what you think about. What you think this match is gonna be? Now adding the I quit stipulation to it, because
It's gonna be good. I'm interested to see, like I say, who's gonna show up, because Cody can't do it by himself. Maybe Orton comes back. We never
also
know.
about an I quit match is basically no disqualification, so anybody can show up and not in the match. So we'll see. They may call now. Cody won't lose, but they may call it to a point where you get another one, and this time Cody has to back up.
Randy Orton and Kurt Axel. They're gonna put
this man said
the group
Kurt.
back together.
Oh, so about
That is
like a legacy group. You talking
The
about
legacy.
you was here with
What, is
Ted
it Kurt
DiBiase.
He in
Ted
jail.
No, it wasn't Ted.
No,
It was Ted.
oh
It
yeah,
was
The
Ted,
son.
Randy,
Ted
and,
DiBiase Jr.
I thought the
and,
son.
and
I
Cody.
thought Ted DiBiase was his son is Ted Jr.
Yeah,
Yes.
he in jail now.
Okay.
Curtis Axel is
Ted
Mr. Perfect son. That's what you thinking about.
Yeah.
That's right. That is. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go with Ted DiBiase and Randy. Oh wait a minute. You said somebody in jail.
The problem is, Ted
He in
DiBiase in
jail.
jail right now.
So Ted ain't coming. So go back to Kurt Axel.
we don't know. He didn't got bailed out. We don't know.
No,
good
real
for
talk.
this match.
Stop.
Because dude lives in Mississippi. He was almost doing the same stuff that Bret Favre was doing when it comes to like stealing money for people and investing and stuff. Yeah, that's what caught him up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which one?
You know what Bret Favre did back with Mississippi State or wherever, University of down there somewhere, Mississippi, Ole Miss down there, when they was taking money that was supposed to go toward the black and poor folks down there, and then funneling that money to the school that he went to, because
Right.
So Ted DiBiase Jr. was doing something similar to that. I don't know if he was funneling money to another school or another organization.
He was funding it to his
To himself.
to his
Yeah.
profit, his
Yeah.
organization.
in my
He-
pocket foundation.
And he ain't as famous as Bret Favre, so his
And
ass
he
was
was
legit.
he was stealing federal funds. He was
Right,
stealing
basically.
that SNAP money, that family's
He
first
said he
money.
ain't famous as Bret Favre. So he's like,
Not even close.
So he don't get a reprieve, huh?
Not even close.
I
You
know.
in
Judge,
in
I
there,
gotta
buddy.
understand. Yeah, no, we get none of that.
You in there, buddy. Don't even worry about it. But I think that it's gonna be interesting to hear. I mean, like with Styles saying, we know he gonna say I quit, because there's somebody got said it. We know Cody ain't said it. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Styles gonna either pass out or actually say I quit, and where that's going to leave him after this so-called renewed
He's
thing for
Oh,
wrestling
retired.
and stuff like this, since he ain't retiring. So
I
I'm
think what's
interested to
gonna
see.
happen is whoever's coming to help Cody, that's gonna start a program with AJ, because he has to have somewhere to go after this. But I would love to see a Rock Mankind type I quit match, but I know we won't see it. But
Oh, you're talking about with them cheer shots I sent y'all? Oh my.
thinking, man.
that's not
Yes.
Where remember the Rock had somebody in the mic saying I quit.
I quit.
Or recording, yeah. But be real, they're not doing the church shots like they used to back in the day.
Seeing those, it was brutal. Like Brock Lesnar.
The one with that was the
Yeah.
worst. That was the worst one. I remember watching that live, and I was like, yeah.
But that one with the Undertaker where he bent that chair on that boy head too. I was like, God.
Pop, he hit on like the top of the head too.
Man.
That is crazy.
But yeah, no, I'm liking this. I'm liking this program. That's this wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's believable that one day that AJ Styles can beat Cody Rhodes. That's not like, you know what I'm saying, when we was, had Roman as champion, we'll be like, man ain't getting over on Roman. You know what I'm saying? But it's more believable and stuff with AJ Styles. I'm willing to either go this deep, going on what Sig said. Cody going down to NXT today, or he's there today.
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
Maybe somebody that, that was down there or whatever come up randomly to come help him.
Yeah. I saw
he did a spot with Trick Williams.
Oh, did it? Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah.
They showed one where he was behind the scenes. Remember when Cody was dashing Cody Rhodes, but he got his nose broken? He wore this little plastic mask. So I think what's her name? The girl that used to be with the other girl. I'm trying to think of the name. You remember the scene? Remember the scene that was they was doing when Bayley was down there and she did the talk show and she kicked the girl through the door in the head.
Yeah.
So the girl that did the kicking, what's her name? I forget. Anyway, her nose is broken now, and Cody gave her that plastic mask. He said, "I got something for you." He pulled the mask out, the same little mask that she wore. So we'll see how they go.
What, she coming to save him?
I think it's Jada James or something like that, or something like that.
I know who you're talking about. I can't even think of her name right now. I just saw her name when I was.
Here come the mask chick. The mask chick coming. She's gonna save Cody.
She was already wearing a mask anyway, but it was a black one. So
I forgot what her name is. It is Jada.
Jason James. That's what it is.
Okay.
Gigi Dolan is the other girl got kicked in the head.
Right back.
Well, yeah, from the
the names will come to my head.
From it was Mandy Rose, they crew.
Right, yeah, she's part of the toxic.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So I got you.
Okay. Toxic.
All right, so we loving it. So we'll get to talking about a little bit more about Clash of the Castle a little bit later. But A-Town Down Under still unraveling.
Why are we still talking about them?
Hey, I mean they're tag champions
until they drop the belts. Yeah, they're gonna have
until they drop it. But I think that those two possibly could possibly have a good program together and stuff.
Well, my boy better be in this roundup.
Who is it?
Since we talking about A-Town Down Under.
Who are you talking about?
Let me see if my people on here. Nope. So you saying they the world champions? How come we not talking about our truth?
They on Raw. We were talking.
They on Raw.
I don't even see them in the Raw.
But they didn't do
context.
anything. They didn't do anything on Raw. They had a couple backstage.
They had a whole match.
They had a whole match.
But
it's with the list.
You're right. You're right. With AOP, you're right.
The itinerary is fluid, bro. I always say what? If you want to talk about it,
hey man. Well, all I'm saying is we got to talk about my boy.
Okay, Archie, we'll talk to him because
I'm sick of A-Town.
It was funny.
I'm sick of it.
But I know, and I think a lot of people are, and they're going ahead and breaking that up because, the both of them are so-called the future of WWE when it comes to, being singles wrestlers. So we'll see. I'm interested in seeing. I'm interested in seeing who.
You like A-Town, Down?
No, I don't. I don't know what's going to happen with Austin Theory as a face, but
you think he gonna turn face?
That's what it's pointing at.
Unless you're gonna do heel versus heel. I mean, one of them got to be a baby face.
I don't know. I don't know who I would like better as a. I couldn't. Yeah, I guess.
He's getting some. I mean, he's getting some. Like I read something. I forgot somebody that was saying like he's one of the best young wrestlers that's coming up right now, and he just needs a little bit more exposure. But with the people buy it though. Like
that's.
And while we on them, and in the end, that's what that's when you get over it is with the people. The people.
And while we on them, I want to pose a question. Y'all answer this. So, do you think it's cool for them to be using and abusing Carmelo Hayes the way they do it? So it's like they set him up and then they knock him down. You set him up, and knock him down.
Well, the one thing about it, he's a heel, so he can take losses as a bad guy. If he was a good guy doing this, then I'll be concerned. But as a bad guy, he's always gonna talk shit. He's always gonna get in the babyface's face, talking noise. He can lose and still be okay. So I ain't worried about Carmelo right now. I know everybody just wants, as soon as someone jumps in from NXT and they get to the main roster, they want them to win championships immediately, and it takes time.
No, this just I'm kind of with you. I just liken it to being, growing pains.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm likening it to, them continuing to have him fight his way through that. I mean, and it's LA Knight. You know what I'm saying?
He's going against main eventers. It's not like he, losing to jobbers.
Yeah, he's not jobbing anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then only move that he done took was an RKO. A good one, by the way, but all the rest of them have been just roll-ups and crazy stuff like that too. So they're still trying to make him show who he is at the same time, but he's going to take what they probably call a wrestling education L, possibly. Yeah. And we'll see him continue to grow from that point. But finishing up on A-Town Down Under, DIY possibly go ahead and get those belts off of him and get the tag team division back up and running with him until we find somebody else to run with it. So I'm still interested in seeing how those two are going to do once they start fighting, and probably their first match will be at SummerSlam. So Piper Niven, she had had a strong promo, which is I still had to side-eyeing at the same time because I was just like, damn it, man. Like, this is a good one. And I know
where you're going.
You're not going to win, man.
But, right, yeah. So, look, it's similar to Sami Zayn going over to his hometown. You give them the big pop. You give them that moment. But that we don't think they're going to win. She's going to win. So, you let us look strong. That way, what's going to happen is come the SmackDown after Clash, okay, what else you gonna do? What you doing with her? Exactly. Keep her on TV. Keep her doing it. Even if her and Chelsea go back to focusing on tag team, she needs to be on TV doing something. So
exactly,
keep that momentum going.
That is exactly what I was thinking, and I was thinking with Piper, and I was thinking that with Isla Dawn and what's her name? Alba Fire.
Yeah,
that's the same thing. And then they took a L. They got pinned. Got tapped by Shayna Baszler. So I'm like, how would you if anything, I would have that either be a disqualification or you go ahead and you let Isla Dawn and Fire go ahead and get the dub on this so they can build up to where they're going.
Right.
Maybe they do that Friday. I don't know, because they're going to be in Scotland.
Yeah.
Maybe they have them, whoop on the champions and hold the belt and stand up and da stuff like that. But I didn't think that they need to do that.
Yeah,
I didn't think they need to take the L. But Piper, my thing is that if she go there and she puts on a hell of a match, right? The people behind her, Bailey, each just one out. What's gonna be the next thing? So my pick for Money in the Bank is Chelsea Green. I'm gonna stay on record for that. But do you let Piper go ahead and get it now? You know what I'm saying? If she has a strong showing. She'll probably be in the match. I mean, she'll win a qualified match to get in there. And maybe storyline is her being in the match will help Chelsea win. I still don't think Chelsea's gonna win, but that can be what the story going in is that she's here to assist Chelsea Green, and then we'll go. Or you go ahead and split them up.
Yeah. Well,
maybe you put both of them. Maybe they both win qualifying match and they're both in there, and it gets to a spot where they're arguing over who's going to put who over at this time. That ruins both of their chances, possibly, or something like that. Even though I got Chelsea winning.
There's multiple ways to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, you can see my. So, but strong promo about her. I can't wait to see the match and stuff like that. We know that, Bailey, I hope Bailey helps put her over with a good match and stuff as well. I hope that Bailey ain't injured and everything and she puts on the show as well. But like I said, Piper being able to put on a show not just for her hometown, but everybody who's going to tune in. And there's a lot of people that know that she can go and stuff. They've seen her and they're just waiting for the opportunity as well. So, the Bloodline saga continues, and now we had a induction ceremony of some sort to give them random additions to their names.
I guess because the way they phrased it, I guess Tongaloa hasn't been officially sworn in yet, because they initially named it as if they were swearing in Tongaloa into the Bloodline, but during the same time then they named Tama, which is biting right off what Roman did with Jey Uso, naming Tama Tonga the right hand man.
The right hand man.
Yeah, the Solo. So
yeah, the infamous Tongaloa, or whatever. I think that's what it is, and stuff like that. I guess to kind of make them vicious or something. Right.
I missed that part, but yeah, they basically called him the infamous Tongaloa now.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
That's what's going on there. Actually, we got Kevin Owens came out there and wanted to fight 1-on-3 pretty much, until the Street Profits and stuff came out there to save him. But also wanted to talk about the possibility of a new Bloodline member. I read this all this week. I guess this is Tonga.
There's three of them. So both of them.
Tama brother.
So Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and this other person. They all three are brothers. So Haku has three sons. Haku has 3 sons, and this is the third one.
Yes.
Now he's tall. This man about 6'10". So I think he's officially listed maybe.
Yeah, Hukuleu or something like that.
Hukuleu, yeah. Is that Hukuleu? Yeah. Because his contract with New Japan is ending.
It's up. He's done. Yeah, he's done.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, it was done.
Yeah.
So that's the reading that he could be coming over sometime soon.
Yeah, people that follow New Japan, and I saw this all over Twitter, because in Twitter they were all kind of a faction as well. So when Tama came over and then Tongaloa came over, they said, hold on, it's the third one. Where's the other one at? And you see now the other one is rumored to be headed there as well. So.
And then the big question mark is like we talked about, like for the last few podcast stuff we do, is like Jacob Fatu, where does he fit in all of this?
Yeah,
and I think that's the thing.
And I think I even mentioned it. See, everybody can't go with Solo. If not, you're gonna have an NWO type faction. So I think some of them will, and I think Jacob will be the one that will end up teaming with the Usos and Roman whenever they get their stuff situated. So,
but you gotta have some. My thing is though, Q, and this is the thing that's gonna bother me, and it just hit me today when I was getting our notes and stuff together. But all right, so you do that. You put Jacob over there with the Usos and Roman, and you got those 4 over there. They haven't done anything to make them just this dominant 2.0 version of Bloodline right now. And if you got Roman that come over and they squash this team, where do they go from there? Because they're now you're saying that this Bloodline is better than that one, and then I think that would take the sauce from what they're doing.
I think again, we don't know how it's gonna play out, but in the meantime, you need to have this new Bloodline like terrorizing folks to a point where it's going to eventually come over to Raw and they're going to get at Jay. That's still going to be a while, because I still think Roman is going to be a while before he gets back. And then there's no need to bring Jimmy back until they're ready to pursue and basically jump on Jay. So we still got time. That's one thing. I know everybody talking about Roman could be back by SummerSlam, which is August. I still think that's too soon. So we just let it play out. Roman is doing the movie now. So until all this stuff is wrapped up and we knew that he's trained and ready to get back in the ring, it's a slow burn. You just gotta be patient.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it. I don't want to rush it, because if anything, that produces bad material and stuff. And that's what the first Bloodline thing was saying. Well, that was the long game, man. Like the long game. And
the crazy thing about it, people forget. We was going through the pandemic then, so they were just trying stuff. They had time to kind of play this stuff out. And when Roman first started doing his whole tribal chief gimmick, it was during the pandemic, and then he had Jay by his side, but it was almost one of those terms that I literally just heard maybe the last couple of years, gaslight. So he was gaslighting Jay and making him think that they was all equal, but at the same time keeping him under his thumb the whole time.
Bro, you know what that mean anyway. I mean, we've been saying
I've never heard the term, right, but I never heard the term gaslighting.
I already knew when they said gaslight, it's the same thing as gas somebody. Yeah, I already knew. I didn't need an explanation of that. Not from you. I'm just saying, like, when people were saying that, everybody was like, gaslight. I was like, you mean gassing somebody else? Like, they knew, but anyway. But no, I get it. And, they got time. Hey, they at least got to either Survivor Series or WrestleMania to pull this whole thing off the way we want to see it. So, still interested in seeing what the Bloodline and stuff is going to offer. So that pretty much wraps up a SmackDown. Real quick take on SmackDown. Not a lot of stuff going on over there right now, but still interested in seeing what they got going on. So
I'm sorry. So what do you consider gassing somebody up?
Joe, now you going to look. You can go and get, Bianca, man. She, man, you the man, dog. You got it. You could do it, bro. You could pull up, man. Look, we just on here and stuff like that. We got us a little group, but you, dog, you stand out, bro. You can do anything you want to, bro. You got her. Go ahead, man. Who she messing with? Go ahead and do it.
That ain't really gassing up. That's reality. But I get what you're saying. Now, what do you consider gaslighting?
You stupid,
bro. You stupid. That's in the Webster's Dictionary online. The exact description from gaslight. It even had your name on it.
I thought it was going
like distorting someone's perception. Like if, I'm saying, man, Ricky, man, you are. Well, I guess I see what you're saying now that I say that, because it was a reel that this woman was like, baby, our marriage license expired, and she was like, so what are we gonna? He was like, what? It expired? What are you talking about? So it's like that kind of distorting somebody's reality is more so what I thought gaslighting was. It's like you trying to make them think that my reality isn't true.
Yeah, and your reality of pulling Bianca Belair
and blowing your head up. Blowing your head up.
But honestly, I do not know what.
But I'm married and she's married, so that's irrelevant. But if we was both single,
that makes it untrue then, because you're not.
Because honestly, I did not know what that term meant. Honestly, I still kind of don't know what it means, but I've always seen it, especially on social media. Everybody giving all kind of these relationship advice or whatever. I've seen it from a relationship standpoint where they say this abusive guy was gaslighting his woman and all kind of stuff. So I always looked at it as a negative thing, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know, but I know that.
Well, that's how I get it. Kind of like gassing somebody up, and all the examples that I've seen and stuff like that kind of makes me think that's what it was. I mean, I could be wrong too, but that's how it sounds like when people put the example out there to me, and when they saying it, I just use context clues, and it sounds just like you gassing somebody up.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Anyway, this gaslighting portion of the segment has been brought to you by Webster's Dictionary.
And Six and Red.
Don't do that, because we're going to talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, she's up next, actually.
We're going to talk about her in a little bit. Real quick shout out to my guys over there at Creative Graphics. Y'all know what it is. The link has been shared, and I think Joe is about to go ahead and purchase him a sacrifice shirt. So he'll be one of the second people in the group that has some merch. So congratulations to you, Joe. I can't wait to see you rocking that shirt there, and possibly get a hoodie. When fall come back around. So. Very inspirational t-shirts. I talked to him last week, and he got some more stuff that's coming down the pipe. Pause. you know, from his decoration and stuff like this. So WWE
Coming down where?
Coming down the pipe. Pause. So www.creativegraphics.com. Get your gear and stuff today. All right. Shut up, y'all. Y'all be tripping me. So we're going to go into. You wanna do the preview of Clash of the Castle first, Q, or you want to wait till later? We just go to NXT.
No, we can wait because some things happen on Raw that can affect Clash of the Castle also. So we'll wait till the end.
I bet so. NXT. That was a pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pay-per-view. That was pretty.
Premium
it
live.
Hasn't been. I'm sorry. Yeah.
PLE.
Sorry, the swerve.
We talking WWE, so it's
Swerve got us together. You know that there are premium live events. There are pay-per-views, but okay, premium live events, ladies and gentlemen, with NXT Battleground that I was pretty excited about leading up to it, and I haven't been excited about a NXT pay-per-view for a while.
Right.
Yeah, so y'all take it away. What are some overall thoughts of the pay-per-view? Did you guys watch it?
Well, I just had one thing to say. I'm trying to figure out why this girl just said "Welcome to Battleground" and twerked to the opening segment. I'm just.
Well, she's the host. What did you expect her to do? She started the show. She opened up with the show.
Okay.
You know, Sexy Red came out with in her music and welcomed everybody to Battleground.
I guess I was expecting maybe a little more, you know.
Well, it's
But
funny.
we probably didn't want her talking much either anyway.
Right.
So yeah, that's probably
Talking, counting, spelling, none of that.
Read none of that.
Definitely read. Get it catchy. What are you even saying on the song? It's
That thing, get it,
Now, what's that?
They did it. That's what they saying.
Now she didn't do a lot on camera during the pay-per-view. She did do a few things on social media during the show and after the show that I will talk about in a second. That got a lot of views and a lot of clicks. But
oh no, we finna talk about that right now.
No. Well, I'm not even talking about the airport thing. I'm talking about did y'all see her? Did y'all see her in Lola Vice twerking?
Yes, I did, and they tried to get the announcer to do so. The announcer like, I ain't going.
She ain't got no ass, so it don't matter.
I ain't going. But since we talking about Sexy Red, she out here wilding before the pay-per-view even got started. They scrapping. Is that a airport? That's an airport stanchion.
It's one of those stand things you stand on.
Yeah, that's a little stanchion that divided, and she didn't just straight up hit somebody.
Now, well, no. So pictures sometimes doesn't say paint the whole picture. You see the video, she picks it up like she's going to swing it, but you never see her make contact. So in her defense, she never used it, or at least on camera.
Might knock her down.
Yeah, somebody knocked her down, so she fell, and then the sand fell too.
So you saving Sexy Red now? Is that
I'm
what
not
we
saying.
doing?
I just say in her defense.
Oh, so we like Sexy Red.
Get it clearly.
At the end of the day, we don't want to paint people in the wrong light. So the media try to change the narrative on us.
Somebody done got the quilly.
The check is in the mail.
Oh man! So let's see. The incident involved a conversation between Red's group and another party. Footage retained shows Red grabbing up and waving a stanchion, although she didn't physically engage in the fight.
She called Quilly before the podcast. Quilly, I heard y'all got a little podcast. I'm gonna need you to take off of me. Get a Quilly. I guess.
Oh man, he gonna have a Sexy Red shirt on next week.
We go find what kind of sexy red shop.
Yeah, sexy red www.shop.com/sexy red. And
it's probably the shirt.
And get you a Sexy Red t-shirt today. But yeah, no, what's her name? Kalani Jordan. I just found out Kalani Jordan was Gosh.
I want to say I knew this. Too. I'm trying to think of
Trick Williams, boy, man, just left. Good Lord.
Carmelo Hayes, yeah.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I saw the man here and everything. I
Who
didn't
was
even.
messing with Carmelo?
Kalani Jordan.
Kalani, the one that won the women's North American.
That was a nice ladder match, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
Lash Legend took a nice bump.
Lash Legend took the craziest bump of the night.
Man, that was
if you go back and look at the ladder cracked too, like broke the ladder when she fell.
Oh, it had to, because you can't hit that ladder and then not budge. That shit really
Especially with all of that she got going on.
And that's what saved her.
Amen.
But she alright though, because she was working on Trick Williams later on in the club that night.
Yeah, I saw that too. You saw that too.
You saw that?
I ain't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even Trick Williams was like, I thought you said you need to focus. Now you can get one night. That's she was like, you can get one night.
Those two together, man. Go ahead and give it.
And they need to go ahead and put that on TV, man. Let them do their thing.
Yeah, go ahead and put that on TV, because that was going pretty good before whatchamacallit came and took out Noam Dar and all of those folks and stuff.
And
like
was
that.
it me or does anybody else peep Booker especially when Sexy Red was out there? He was on
now
Big
Booker.
Joseph,
Now look, if I'm Booker T, and Charmel, I know she be listening to him and stuff, and she know it's just part of the deal, but I ain't finna risk it all for Sexy Red. Like the stuff that he be saying, man, he act like he over there this like this, like like come on,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, engine trying to start every time. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, the other, I think Vic Joseph, his other commentating partner, asked him,
"Oh, Vic, come on, Vic, I know you see it."
When Sexy Red came out, he was like, "Booker, you take your blood pressure medicine?"
Joe, that boy sound like he on a stick. Oh, Vic, come on.
Try getting that other gear, boy.
Hit the Raven.
But I'm not gonna lie, when that man was missing and he had that surgery, and Wade Barrett took his place, man. When Trick Williams came out, man, and he didn't say, "Oh yeah, man," while he was coming out with that whoop that trick, it didn't even sound the same, man.
No. Booker T doing good down there. Oh man, when I break this clip up, I'm tagging Booker T in it. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, so I was talking about Kalani Jordan. Yeah, Kalani Jordan, she won the title. She's the first ever North American Women's Championship.
That surprised me too. I was not, of those women, I was not expecting her to win. So.
And wait a minute, I put it together. Lola Vice beat her for the winner of the Breakout Star.
Right.
And I'm like, why y'all didn't put Lola in there?
Well,
I'm Team
like
Lola.
though, man. Take the underdog. I mean, because it's wrestling, so we know. I didn't feel like Trick was gonna lose. Of course, we know Cody ain't gonna lose. The way they doing Sammy, ain't no telling what's gonna happen with him though. I mean, it's just certain.
Ooh, I got a spicy take on that one. And wait,
the way they doing champions, it's like you know this certain person's gonna win this match, this ladder match, this Money in the Bank, because they already saying Drew gonna win Money in the Bank and he gonna have to cash in because he hate when people cash in on him. So now he gonna have to end up cashing in and actually get the championship. So it's like, well, I mean that's the dirt.
That's just what's wrong.
That's the rumor, and it kind of makes sense too because it all comes around full circle. He got cashed in on.
It does make
bad
sense
about it.
Yes.
And then he don't want to end up with Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
so
that makes a lot of sense, Joe. And I was sitting here looking, not because I thought that take was stupid, but it was because it makes sense, and that would be. But also the other side of me was like, he don't need it.
No, he don't need it.
That's just like when Brock won. That pissed me off when Brock won. Like, why? What are we doing here? But with that, I can actually see, because he's been mentioning that every single time, and because he's going to lose the way he's going to lose, that is actually a shoe-in for him to possibly get the Money in the Bank. That's a good take. I haven't heard that one. That makes sense.
Yeah,
we got to watch when we get the Money in the Bank, so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I see what's called interfering this week.
CM Punk.
Oh, that's a shoe-in.
Especially now that Judgment Day came. Well, I know I'm jumping ahead, but
even though I think the crowd is gonna boost CM Punk when he come out there, because they love Drew over there.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be some heat, and CM Punk for all of that. He is for that. It ain't like he gonna get rattled like John Cena would, or something like that, where you just no. Right. He would eat that. He would eat that heel, roll up when he's over there.
That ECW crowd up.
No, he looked shook, bro. I don't think he was. I don't think he came out there. He had that thing.
That first pay-per-view when he wrestled Rob Van Dam and he threw his shirt out the crowd and they threw it back to him. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. Cena was shook.
Yeah, he was shook. I think he was too, bro.
Because that real deal would probably beat his ass outside of there that night, bro.
That sign that lives in infamy. If John Cena wins, we ride.
We ride. Oh, I believe every bit of that.
And I think they believe it too.
That's why Rob went over.
Go on, take that bet off, Cena.
Go ahead and take that bet off here because we ain't got no insurance money for all this. Like we can't cover. They're throwing cheers in the ring and doing the Cactus Jack thing all over again with Terry Funk throwing cheers in the ring. That spot we can't do that no more. But what y'all think, man? I'm digging Roxanne Perez, man. I didn't know she was deuce, but that girl she's straight, man.
Yeah. I was gonna mention that too, because that match, I feel like the way they hyped that match should have been the main event. Trick is the champion. You're gonna give Trick the last match, but that match with her and Jordan Grace. Now, we kind of knew that Jordan Grace wasn't gonna win because again, she's coming from another company. So unless they are truly partnering with TNA, that was the only way Jordan Grace was gonna win. And I do like the way they did it as far as. She getting distracted because somebody came out to get her, to take her title, and then somebody from TNA, so technically from TNA that used to be in WWE came out to stop it. So I like the way they did it.
I think that's going to switch because if I'm not mistaken, TNA got a pay-per-view Friday. If I'm not mistaken, I don't even know where to watch TNA.
Unless you in like the north. I hear like if you like in the Northeast, you get the channel. It's some kind of channel out of New York that they broadcast on.
But I don't think a WWE person would be there because they have to fly over.
I do too.
Unless they're going to be on the show.
I think it's NXT.
This NXT. So they're not going. That's fair game. That's fair game. So maybe the crazy chick who tried to steal her belt, she comes over.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Her and Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Well, see, Dana's already over there, on a different name.
Well, I mean, I think it's supposed to be an open challenge for her championship at this pay-per-view. And I think they're saying that someone from WWE will answer the challenge.
Okay.
I think possibly the one actually like Rick was saying that took her title.
What's her name? Paxton? Something.
I think so.
Yeah. A crazy chick.
Right.
Yeah, she'll probably come over there. But I think Roxanne also go over because she said that she wants to try to win. And I think that's a way of one-upping and making both programs look strong or whatever.
Jordan Grace is not going to wrestle with any earrings anymore. Y'all see what happened to her ear?
Yeah, man. The earring got snatched out.
And the lace that Roxanne had, it was wearing on her legs. Her earring got caught up in it and ripped it right out of her.
I ain't know Gracie had a black man either.
Oh yeah. Josh Grisham.
Is he a wrestler? Or he's
a wrestler. He was in AEW for a minute too, but he's over in TNA. He was over in AEW when they were doing the whole Ring of Honor thing, so he was technically on the Ring of Honor roster. But yeah, he's over in. Is he over TNA now, or maybe he's still at Ring of Honor?
No, I think they said TNA.
TNA maybe.
TNA now.
I think they said TNA.
Yeah, he big swole dude too. Something
both of them swole.
Oh yeah, they both stay in the gym. That's facts.
I don't know, but she look kind of manly to me. And she got them China features in the face, strong jaw, Okay. Yeah. But anyway.
And and that's nothing for
Talking about the structure, Joe. The structure.
But see,
okay.
Every man has his preference. There's no shot at the bodybuilding women, the in shape women, but you can have big muscles. I don't care about that, but you got to have something right here. I got to be able to hold on to something in the chest.
It is. It's just turning the muscle.
No, you need a little. I can't. That's just me.
Yeah. It's just muscle. It's just muscle now. No, don't laugh and put your head down. This is where you shine right here, Joe. I mean, this is where you come alive.
I think Jordan is a great wrestler, and I look forward to seeing her talent in the near future.
Dang, that is straight out the HR department right there. Wish her the best in her future endeavors. But
yeah, future endeavors.
I like I said, I caught some of it. I didn't get a chance to really see that match, but I saw some clips and stuff like that. And she held her own and stuff as well. So I can't wait to see what like I say, there's a lot of different things that we can see from the TNA side and NXT and stuff, and how they will kind of make this work. I even see them probably slipping a few people up to the main show. You know what I'm saying? And that would be kind of interesting in seeing and stuff as well. So, all the people who held titles, they retained.
Yeah.
The tag team match was pretty. I thought that the Good Brothers were going to win, but I guess they're still putting over this tag team with Axum and the other gentleman, whatever. They all a high flying team or whatever. So I heard that match was pretty good.
It was decent.
Yeah.
London and Kendrick 2.0.
Dang, I forgot about that tag team. Dang,
when I think about high flying tag team, they first one come to mind.
Yeah.
I thought the Good Brothers gonna get put over too, but it makes sense to let them keep the championship. They're a good team. So
I'm just tripping on why they haven't gotten a title run since they've been here.
Well, I think
on the main brand, that's the thing that bothers me. And if you're gonna have a faction, if you running with AJ Styles and stuff like that, you gotta that's enough for itself to put the straps on all three. Tag.
Well, I think they are gonna go back over to the main roster and be with AJ Styles, especially after this. So whatever they do next with AJ after Cody, I'm surprised they didn't do this. I was expecting them to do when the Good Brothers and AJ first got together. This was back. Cena was still running full time. The whole beat up John Cena program, AJ Styles was, so the Good Brothers was kind of with him then. I thought they was gonna do something very similar with Cody, beat up Cody Rhodes, and you can carry that for 2 or 3 months if you want to. But I still see the Good Brothers getting back with AJ to do whatever they plan to do next with him, and then they'll leave NXT and go back to the main roster.
Yeah, so
that's probably why they didn't win the tag titles.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's we on that West Coast time, and I think that it's still is it on right there with you guys still? No,
it just went off like 40 minutes ago.
Okay,
because it goes off at 9 our time.
So Cody Rhodes didn't get any kind of altercation and stuff?
I caught the end of it. Yeah, I think he did have a conversation with Trick, but now I don't think he got into any physical altercation with anybody. Because
the Good Brothers are down there. They could quote unquote soften AJ up, and soften Cody up for AJ and stuff like that. So I thought that could have happened. But
now, surprisingly, speaking of Good Brothers, they did show up in Mia Yim's match. She had a match with Jada Parker, and actually helped Mia win. So, so I don't know. Yeah, now I kind of backtrack what I just said about them going back to the main roster because they interfered in that. Jada's boys, the ODM, out the mud. I can see them getting involved, and maybe you can have a 6-man tag with them, with the Good Brothers and Mia versus Jada and
ODM. 6-person tag.
6 persons.
Let's be politically
correct. Man,
a 6-person tag.
No, he's correct.
He's correct, and that's how WWE says it. It's a 6-person tag.
That is correct. Good job.
Okay, so Cody appeared on there tonight. We got a kind of a rundown on what happened with Battleground and this show tonight. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move over to Raw. And fellas, I had to do it. I wish I could cue some good music up. This is what we're here to talk about.
Hey, and
this is what we're here to talk about right here.
Y'all can shake your heads all the time, but it's the best story going on Monday Night Raw right now.
It's the best show going on all 3 programs that we got right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Judgment days of our lives. It just continues to grow, and it can take all kind of different turns and stuff like this. So, man, Liv and Dom.
She put
with the hotel with the hotel key. Bro, like, come on, man. Like, they are
the fact that she used the line, you need a girl that's not afraid to let you call you daddy. That right there is almost like, okay, we're gonna just forget about the whole PG era. It's gone.
Hey man, this is the attitude era starting all over again.
Hey, bro, bump the PG stuff. Like, here's my hotel key. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that.
Yeah.
And if you change your mind, I'll be in my room. Like, if that ain't just like that, like, and it's crazy. And no, Carlito, when they said the key, so it was like he left. She was like, she left a key here for a hotel room. Carlito was like,
that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. No, that's not cool. That's cool.
What would have been hilarious if our truth ended up with the hotel key.
Well, now we know who got the key. I was just about to bring it up. So
who got the key?
You got to go back and look at it. So they all put their fists up in unity, and then if you pan the camera, Finn Balor with the other hand slid that key and put it in his pocket. Finn Balor has that key. Go back and look at the video. Yeah, he does.
Does he? Because I have my own theory. Because, gentlemen,
I thought you were finna say you got your own key.
No. No. I have my own theory that because
he would not like that.
Where was Dominic in the main event?
We'll find out Monday.
Well, see, okay.
I mean, everybody came. Carlito came out. Bobblehead came out.
Well, hold on. What was the main event? The main event was with them.
Drew McIntyre, versus Finn Balor.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he did come in earlier when Liv kind of jumped on him and was straddling him because I guess they were going against Rey Mysterio. Braun
Strowman and the Laugh World Order.
And the two, it was funny because even the commentator, even Michael Cole got the two masked people confused because you called him Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, and even so it's like because they both looked alike with the mask and everything. So. But,
no, even that, like, say, even that match had something to do with, like, so now, because my son was asking me because he was watching and he was just like, so why did whatchamacallit jump on Liv or whatever? I was like, Liv still needs stuff to do during so that's going to be, I see that's a match, and that's that's not a match where Liv is going to just dominate. God, what's her name?
Zelina Vega.
Thank you. Zelina Vega. So that could be an actual good, actually a good match. You know what I'm saying? Like, Zelina versus Mommy was not believable. It
Zelina
just wasn't.
Can go, though, man. For her
she can. She can. On a Zelina note, did you guys see her dress up as Aaliyah?
Mm-hmm. I want to say I did. Was that one of the pay-per-views or was it?
No, it was a post that she did on social media.
Oh, okay.
And she was just like, if they ever did a movie, I want to be able to do it. And she looked.
She does look
like her, man. When she dressed up and had the glass, everything, it was on point. Anyway, so I see a little program coming with Zelina and whatchamacallit after that attack. Maybe that'll be on Raw next week or something like that. I'm not sure.
I found the video of what I was talking about, Finn grabbing the key. You probably got to play it yourself. You probably may not be able to share it with the group because it's. But I got it off Twitter, so I don't know. We'll see.
No, that's. I'm gonna have to check that out. But also in the match after, during the whole straddling thing, which was interesting because I could tell. I didn't know who was going to knock Liv off, but I knew that was happening. I didn't know who was going to knock Liv off the apron.
Oh, okay.
And,
I was wondering what
okay.
was coming.
Clean
That
it
didn't
up.
deserve- that didn't need a pause.
No, I just want.
You just need to finish your statement.
I just wanted to finish the statement and clean everything up, like y'all
Well,
said.
we knew who was gonna knock her out, but
No.
I mean, we don't know now. I mean, Finn got the key. She
Finn
wore
got the key
down.
and Carlito think it cool.
Right.
So,
but Finn been cock blocking. To his defense, he's been cock
Right,
blocking.
yeah.
because he probably won't.
No, he
For,
knew
I was
Dom was
gonna
gonna
say
get
for
that
Dom or
key.
for him.
He knew Dom
But
was gonna get that key.
there's been, we always now focus on the background. Anytime people do interviews or they show stuff behind the scenes, there was one time where you saw Finn Balor get out of a car, and then like 2 minutes later you saw Liv get out of the same car. So they're having conversations at least. They're doing something. So we'll see.
She knocked her off the apron, got on Dom, had the little rated, PG-13/R moment, and Zelina pulled her off, but Bobblehead came and pulled her off. That was interesting to me. JD McDonough came and pulled Liv off. That ain't, but that she saved her. Like, why do you, if y'all don't really fool with her like that, why don't you pull her off of? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's a little nugget that I saw that I was like, that's interesting.
The rumor is that once Rhea comes back, pretty much all the Judgment Day is gonna go with Liv except for Damian Priest, and Damian is going to stay with Rhea. I don't know what the plan is, and of course, whether Damian's still gonna be champion or not, or he's gonna go off and do his own thing. But when Rhea comes back, she pretty much gonna have to be fighting Liv and the rest of the Judgment Day. Then basically, turned their back on her.
But Rhea can do bad all by herself.
Right. Yeah, she don't need them. Yeah.
I like the new Judgment Day. If you had Liv in there, even if you throw Carlito and stuff in there and the rest of it, I think that they can raise hell and stuff just as much as well. And I think that this, with Rhea being out, is showcasing Liv, and she's doing a great job to me right now. That's taking, she still needs some work in the ring, according to some people, and I think that is true. But she still can hold her own in the ring. However, this is showing a different side of her. That's got this thing. Like I said, this Judgment Day thing is the hottest thing. I can't wait. You can't wait till you tune in to see what else is going on with that. So let's see what else. I said, I was talking about Dom. You said that whatchamacallit had the key. So that's interesting because I was wanting to know where he was during the main event. Did he take the key? Did he slide the key from Ken at some point? And he vamped.
I totally didn't think about that. Yeah, didn't think about that during the main event. So yeah, you're right. He could have been.
I'm telling y'all, man, this one of these Attitude Era segments where we gonna have the camera up and they gonna go to the hotel and they gonna show what happened.
There's a secret camera showing.
Mm-hmm.
What's going
they
on.
Gonna show what happened. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that. Shut up, bro.
I think y'all need to know what the requirements are.
Pause. Yeah, right.
No, maybe I should find something else for. Making sure people don't read into it.
But I
too
said
much.
Come, and then I said pause because Dom.
Okay.
Oh, you said come. Okay.
Yeah, so I paused because Ricky liked to pause. So yeah.
No, only when I
Ricky
feel like
liked
I'm
to
going
pause?
to. No, don't put my name in that. So,
So he got the key?
the new episode of Judgment Days of Our Life.
Don't rush the conversation now.
With who is at the room with Leah.
He got
That ain't me.
Look at the. I didn't post it here. But look at the group me. I posted a picture. I just saw on Twitter. Cody Rhodes is at NXT, and you should see what's familiar with all those guys in that picture.
Let's see.
My phone in the other room.
Oh man, I jumped on it. That's all.
Yeah, they all came from AEW. They all pointed at each other like, "Hey, aren't you?" Yeah. You got Cody. Ethan
Oh,
Page, yeah, Sean Spears, and Lexus King, the former
Lexus King, aka
Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah, Brian Pillman Jr. Yeah,
PJ.
Cody gonna have a half of AEW roster in WWE within the next year or so. Watch.
Man.
Hey, if it works and it produces,
But
some
ain't
good
nobody
quality-
doing nothing but him. Everybody else.
Well, it's still
Popping
early.
around
Though.
in NXT.
It's still early.
It seems like it's more people in AEW than it is in WWE. To be honest with you, to me,
I mean, yeah, far as just roster times, yeah, they got more people over there, but how many, superstars?
WWE. Have y'all seen Wrestle Talk do that 3 count? Well, I'm not. Yeah, I think it's what it's called, 3 count, where they predict the next pay-per-view in 3 words or less.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
right
I've seen
before
those,
that. Right before that, they just sent a list of people that they say enjoy nice catering. So that's the 3 words they have
Right.
for
people that be
the
jobbers.
list of people they don't think they even gonna be there. And
Right.
man, that's a running list every time they do it. So it's plenty of folks in WWE.
it's plenty of folks over there, man.
That's not on, not on pay-per-views, not on.
But you gotta
Raw,
think about
SmackDown.
They got 3 shows, and then that speed stuff. Now AEW has 3, but they don't need but 1. If we being honest, because nobody watches Collision, and nobody watches the other one. It's a Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday show.
Yeah.
You don't need all this. I mean, if anything, Ring of Honor could have gotten one of those shows, which would make more sense.
Yeah, they need to put Ring of Honor on TV because they don't have a television deal. You could have easily just slid Ring of Honor into that site with Collision because you think back, they created Collision because CM Punk. He's no longer even there. So why y'all still doing this show?
Right.
Well, maybe because TNT want it right now. But
well, it'll say give them Ring of Honor. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's getting like the second if NW I'm not NWA if NBA is on, then a lot of times those shows get like second top rating, if not the first, if there isn't anything on that channel.
Oh, okay.
But they're pulling like, I think Dynamite is pulling like 700,000 viewers, but that's saying that in NXT is pulling. At one point they were getting upwards of close to 1 million, if not 1 million, on a consistent basis. When CM Punk was there, Cody, and it's just a different show. Hangman is injured, and you got just a lot of folks that aren't really on there
injured.
anymore. Omega injured, yeah.
That leads us into how they're going to get over to 1 million again, Joe. Because damn it, Ricochet is going to show up. That's going to turn the tide, ladies and gentlemen. Because Ricochet, so-called, this was his last episode that he got took out by Breaker. So
let's clarify. We don't know if it's his last show. Now he just said he's not renewing his contract in the summer. We don't know when the contract ends. They made it seem like this is it. They write him off TV with this match. Now here's my hot take, and it may be just totally in my head what I want to see. Ricochet chose not to re-sign with WWE, but Prince Puma is still out there.
Nigga, that was in the notes. That was my.
It's in the notes. I ain't see it in the notes. That was
go look at the notes.
Let me look at the notes.
It said, is Ricochet really leaving?
Right, that's what I'm saying. He can come back as Prince Puma. It's Prince Puma with a mask.
I'm looking at the notes now.
Oh,
you probably heard it from the same place I heard it from.
No, I did it because right. Let's see, right there.
Well, I mean, you could have just wrote that.
Okay, right. Well. So I couldn't read it in Arizona. So,
but anyway, you're right. You're right. Me.
What did they say?
You, huh?
Did they say Liam called me?
No, they didn't say.
Damn,
no,
bro,
we didn't say that.
Oh,
but no, I'm with you on that, bro. You said it. I typed it in on mine. I thought I had it on the whatchamacallit, because that was my take, and I wanted to remind myself that he could possibly return it. You and I on the same page there, because it's just weird how all of a sudden everybody's behind this and they put this out there, and AEW is calling and everything. They really I think to a majority of people, they pulling one over their head.
Now AEW be sick if they mess around and then Prince Puma show back up at WWE, and now they've lost Ricochet because they had already got plans for him and Will Ospreay, him and Daniel Bryan, all kinds of
man,
stuff.
what you said, and that would be perfect. Even if he does leave, I'm not gonna be mad, but it hit me today, bro. Like I said, y'all, you right. I'm a co-signer because I didn't have it on the thing. I didn't write it down, and I didn't say it first. I let you go. You and I on the same page with that. I think that'll be awesome the way they do it. I think that'll be awesome.
I agree. I'm a co-sign with you too, since I didn't put it on the.
But I would say this. I would say this. It's so funny when Ricochet said he was leaving. They're like, "Oh, okay, cool, good. Hold on, you ain't taking Samantha, are you?" So it's like they don't care about Ricochet leaving. You can't take Samantha. Samantha Everett staying with us.
Samantha, like this a package deal. Is that a new shirt that he had on too? Because I ain't seen that shirt.
The actual wrestling shirt, Ricochet.
His wrestling shirt that he got whooped in.
I wasn't even paying
I
attention.
didn't even.
I
know
haven't
he
seen.
had-
I don't
didn't
think
know
I've
he had
seen
one.
that. I didn't think
Well,
he
if
had.
has
That's
a
what I'm
new
saying.
shirt, he's staying.
That's what I would. That's another thing. See, that's what I was looking at all of it. Hey, that
I didn't
bump,
know Ricochet had a shirt.
that bump that he took off the truck, he hit.
That's the wildest one. Not I know everybody saw him get
Rey
slammed into the
Mysterio
car.
jump.
But he
got-
landed.
Yeah, when he landed, that was good.
Oh.
Even I was like, damn. That guy
But
really hurt.
Braun really set him up very nice. You could see Braun positioning him and getting him ready, and putting him, like,
Through the
I'm
car
gonna make
with
sure he good before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't do it with that first
He
one.
was
though.
had him up
He
there
grabbed
like.
his head. Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about on the truck. I'm talking about on the car though.
Car, yeah, you talking about the car.
Yeah.
I like how they had a random Ford Escort.
Man, come on, man.
Just
Right there.
conveniently parked right there by the steering.
Come on,
Definitely
man.
said a random
Like,
Ford.
hey, who Ford Escort is this? Like, why is
could
he blocking
say-
the
you
steps?
could
Right,
say-
who blocks right by the steps?
But you could tell
Your Ford
how
Escort
WWE
is windows
going
broken.
around.
Your Ford Escort window is broken.
because AEW on Rampage, what's the boy name who Swerve just fought? Christian. They was in one of them new Wagoneers and they was fighting on top of the Wagoneer. And you know that Wagoneer about 80 racks,
Man,
if not 100.
that's the
So I'm
base
like-
package, probably.
Yeah,
Is that a
so-
van?
Yeah,
The Wagoneer?
The Wagoneer.
It's
That's,
like an
that thing-
SUV.
that's a
This
new
thing
Jeep.
clean, bro. Hey,
That thing cold.
once we blow up from this, I might get me one.
You hadn't seen the
everybody-
Wagoneer?
It
Check it
doesn't
out.
sound like some. Okay.
Check it out.
The name
Check it out.
Wagoneer doesn't sound
Yeah,
like
yeah. it don't
Grand Jeep Wagoneer.
Yeah.
Wag and ear.
No,
Jeep
Wagon.
Wagoneer.
Wagoneer.
Okay. 47,000.
Use your college
Oh, this one
education.
is 60,000. Okay, I mean it's not.
The Q's be
I-
in college for 20 years. Use it.
We graduate though.
But we finished though. That's what I'm saying.
We don't just chant about it. We actually do.
Ooh.
We
That-
party
oh,
hard.
oh,
we
that
stay up late, but
Yeah, we
most
know-
of all,
we know
the
we
chant.
graduate.
We know the chant.
Most of all, they masturbate. They're scholars.
Hater. No, going back to that though, on seriousness, like, so can you, like, with your ex that we talked about pregame or whatever, can you still hop and stuff? Can you still set it out now? You good? Or you can't
Nah,
do that?
that thing might fall out of place.
You talking
Yo.
about me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can, but I don't
We also in
unless
our,
it's an
in our,
emergency.
our mid 40s too, so that's
Right.
different. You don't care about the
And then I have an issue with my knee as well. So
Do
if I
you
get my knee-
do you ever forget though, and you just lock and you, because I did that one time and I think I jammed my knee. I just forgot.
That's
And
because
when
you
the song
were
came
full of
on
that,
and
you
it
were
was
full of that oil, man.
You know, when the spirit
He don't
when the
have
spirit
that problem.
moves,
He don't have that problem.
I heard the song and all of a sudden I just blacked out, started, and I was like, damn, I think I didn't jam something. But it
Yeah,
was
Quilly said exactly what it was. The spirit.
when the spirit hits you,
The spirit.
the spirits. Look at this.
shout out to the Divine Nine, man. Shout out to the family, man. But yeah, so
Shout out to tequila, rum, vodka, gin.
Well, we got to get all them liquor. You
I know, right?
We do more
hey,
than
if
drink.
hey,
No, because we talked about the spirits. So I had to shout out the spirits that gave Ricky the tenacity and the boldness to jump out there and be doing his little step.
It didn't, like I said, chanting and stuff. Like my daughter graduated, went down there, saw one of the brothers graduate. I was out there with him and chanting and stuff, and lost my damn voice. Like, hey, it's just I ain't done it in a while, but yeah, man. Shout out to A5.
What did
the
Leah
oldest
say
and the
about
coldest.
What did Leah say about that? Never mind.
Her name is Rashonda.
I was just asking.
And she don't have a belt. And she doesn't wrestle.
They call it Leah.
Oh, Leah.
It might say Leo's. It might still. I don't have the car key. I don't have the. I don't have.
Oh, did y'all see the?
Rashonda. I'm snitching out here. Wait a minute. What am I doing?
That was crazy.
Y'all
that was
stupid.
smoother than Finn, man.
Y'all stupid.
Snip that joint out.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch because I missed it.
So Ricochet could be leaving.
Yeah.
I was drinking the juice for a little bit, and then I just realized they could be really pulling one over our head and giving AEW a real big L.
Because not even it gives him basically a new character, almost like starting over. It gives him a new look because the people that know is gonna know, but he got a mask on. You can steer that storyline to a totally different way now. And then Samantha, nothing changes. She's still there.
Yeah, she's still there.
We all live happily ever after.
But the issue I have with that is if you bring him back as the masked man, he has to get revenge on Braun. And if you building Braun to be this unstoppable character, then you can't let him change personas and lose.
Well, man.
I'm just saying.
Well, here's the thing. He can, unless if you do plan to put him over and he wins. When he wins, that's when he pull the mask on and realize, oh, that's Ricochet. Now, granted, the hardcore fans are gonna know it's him, regardless of.
I think everybody gonna know it's him.
Right. I know.
Hey,
That was low. That was low.
What was up with the Candice LeRae dance spin?
No, that's what. See, I didn't know this either until I watched.
Go ahead, quickly, because I was gonna do it. Go ahead.
Lola Vice came from UFC. In her actual UFC fight, when she knocked people out, she would dance on top of them like that.
Oh.
And so she just brought that back to WWE. So I didn't realize it either until I saw it.
Okay. All right.
So she would dance. I didn't know. I didn't know.
She beat the dog shit out of Shayna though.
She's up and coming.
It was good.
Man.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about it, but I enjoyed it.
I mean, it was
I thought she was bleeding from her legs because with the boots and the tights, it had the red stuff all on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, did they get out in the crowd? I just went to the restroom. I come back and I noticed her shoes and never mind.
I hate I kind of missed that one too, man. But that's gonna be crazy. But anyway, so Ricochet may be leaving, but Prince Puma could come back. So, man, Quilly. Shout out if that goes, I don't know if you heard that, but that's your theory. Hey, we're gonna roll with it. Alpha Academy, the second best thing going on.
Yeah, at least on my
second best.
I think they need to give him more airtime.
This is my thing. I'm gonna do this tape.
Oh Lord, I just saw this.
Why not? Why not let Otis go ahead and get the IC title? Bump everybody else. Why not? Because I think the longer they build this thing with Otis trying to break away from Chad, you have to keep it going some kind of way, because after he breaks away, what's going to happen? He's going to turn into Senior Marty Jannetty.
So this is what I heard, that Alpha Academy kind of leaves Chad Gable hanging at Clash of the Castle. They walk out, and then your boys, the Creed brothers, they walk in to help Chad win the championship, and then you got that faction leaving, and this new faction is now formed.
But then
I don't know
the old faction.
That's hard. You heard that somewhere? Because that's hard. That's
yeah.
The old faction, but the old faction go to shit.
It's not mine.
They go to shit. No.
Well,
but they're going there anyway, though.
If you pay attention to
the background
show, There's been times where you've seen Chad talking to the Creed brothers back in the locker room in the back door, and so that will eventually happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen this soon at the Clash, but I think. But at some point, whether it's at Clash of the Castle or if they have another match, Chad Gable got to win that belt. Got to win the IC title. So because I didn't want them to put it on Sammy to begin with. I know you needed somebody to knock Gunther off, but I don't think Sammy was the guy because he's already been champion before. They need to put it on somebody that's why I wanted Sheamus to win, to be honest with you. Because the IC title is the one title that Sheamus hasn't won.
And I think eventually they'll get him back up to where he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think, how long has he had the title?
It's
3
not
months?
2 or 3 months, yeah. It was that
Just
May?
WrestleMania.
Just WrestleMania.
That's April.
Yeah.
May.
So
June.
I don't see it could happen. I mean, it could happen Saturday. But
Sammy doesn't need a long title run. He's had that.
I know he don't, because then that can set him up for another spot in Money in the Bank too, because people do want to see him win that title. So they could do it, but he's not keeping it past SummerSlam.
So I heard today that Kevin Owens' contract was coming up too.
No, he already signed his.
He did.
I thought he re-signed his a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed it within the last 6 months to a year or so, I think.
Okay.
He's not going anywhere.
So
Yeah,
where's Sheamus at anyway?
He's back. He
On-
just been
back on TV.
he's on Raw.
Eating burger after burger after burger.
But him and Drew had a moment though. He was kind of
They
hyping
did.
Drew up for this Clash of the Castle, and so we'll see. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he said he's gonna go win Money in the Bank, and then he was like, if you do win it, don't sneak
Cash
up
on me.
behind me and cash in on me. Just let me know. He was like, well, regardless of what I do, it's gonna be a banger after banger after banger.
Do y'all think my boy coming? Y'all think the king coming to disrupt the
Law?
castle? No, the new king.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was like, who king you talking about?
You think
Dang,
he coming to
Gunther.
disrupt the castle?
For who?
Well, he hasn't been on TV since. He hasn't done anything for
Oh,
since
of course,
he
for
won.
the main event though. Instead of because everybody thinking CM Punk, but why not Gunther?
Why Gunther? What does Gunther have to do with this?
Why?
Because he up for that title.
Well, I mean, he already got a shot at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah. Well, he
Unless
ready to
he
get
just
it
wanna-
early. He ready
No,
to get
everybody,
it early.
it's CM
That's
Punk
set
will
in
hit
stone,
different. CM Punk will hit more.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying though. Gunther come and he get it early. I mean, it's not he get the title. It's just because he interfered.
Yeah, he just started
Oh.
the feud early.
You know what? I don't see what you're saying. Okay.
I'm watching NXT. They need to quit BSing with Michi, man. She needs to go back to Mia Yim, and they need to go ahead and put a belt on her, man. I think she's pretty.
What is a Michi?
I don't know what Michi.
Michin.
I'm about to Google it. For real.
Supposedly it was a nickname of hers growing up. So they have family day.
Oh,
For
okay.
real?
And supposedly it's like, spoiled brat in like Chinese or whatever.
I thought that was a Vince thing that changed her name.
No,
It
it
just
was
changed all of a sudden.
No,
Well, I mean,
it was
Vince
like
ain't there no more, so there's
that.
that.
Either they had changed it, she didn't have to keep it, but she kept it.
Yeah. I'm not impressed by these new theme music
No.
that people have been
Well,
having to change
they-
because of the licensing and stuff.
Right, and they
going
went through
on.
some kind of little lawsuit with the CEO music group that was doing all these fire interest musics for people.
Man.
Okay, bump that definition. I don't know what it. I don't bump that definition. I don't know what it is. All kind of different stuff from French, Spanish, all kind of stuff. I don't know. Well, anyway, Michi,
Oh, really?
you need to go back to Mia Yim.
Yeah, and that's for real.
So is she gonna be? So is she gonna be a heel now? Because
That's what's so confused about it. Because
Yeah.
either she's gonna be, I say she's probably gonna be a heel because I imagine the rest of the Good Brothers and AJ's gonna be heels.
Exactly.
So are they turning Jada Parker into the face?
so
Gotta
is
be.
Nia. So is Nia Jax's face?
She's coming.
No,
that way.
no, Nia is a heel.
She's coming.
And the
Because-
reason why
There he
you
goes.
think she's a face?
There you go.
Because I'm just saying because the
Oh, they do
She,
have a match. Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
you know, she made her, you know, through their water, and you know that was the thing.
Right.
Nia was slipping and falling everywhere and stuff. Everybody was talking about that.
Well,
on SmackDown. So
well, I think what's gonna happen. Speaking of
Hey,
Nia,
man,
I
somebody
don't know what
put him out right now. Just put him out right now.
because we brought up Nia.
No, look at him. Look at him down there. He can't hold nothing. He just giggling.
he look like.
Well, I'm gonna say what I was. I'm
Go
gonna say
ahead,
what I'm about to
bro.
say.
Yeah,
Proceed.
go ahead.
Since
Yes,
you brought up,
proceed.
since you brought up Nia Jax, because they haven't. This person I'm about to mention. This person they're about to mention, they have not done anything with her for a while. Did you see that she has some interaction with Tiffany Stratton? Tiffany was like, if you need somebody to watch your back, I got you. I can envision, because to be honest, if you follow Nia Jax on social media, her and Tiffany are traveling partners. They like they're real tight. So you can form almost like a queen's court with Tiffany being part of the
Princess Tiffany. I
like
can hear it. Princess Tiffany and Queen Nia.
Something wrong with him.
There's something else wrong with him. I'm not doing this with him. I'm not doing this week. No,
He literally-
yeah.
I was about to tell you kick him out anyway. So it's like he the level.
No, it's just like
I mean, man, and I don't understand why he crying.
that may be on Nia, man. Like,
So look, I know we kind of wrap it up on as far as like the agenda, whatever. And I think the last little point was like Chad Gable. Yeah, I think Chad Gable's gonna resign.
yeah, I think he already
signed.
Yeah, I think he already did.
But we need to do a quick. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. We've talked about Clash of the Castle throughout the show, but my last little take on this, looking at those matches, and I know they're getting representation from the people that are from there, but none of them are gonna win. To be honest, when you think about it, if you look at the matches,
Facts.
I don't think any of them are gonna win their matches because you got
I think
Fire,
Drew, the only one that
maybe Drew.
Maybe, but I agree. I don't think he won.
Piper's not winning her match
Definitely not.
against Bayley, so
Let's see. So our matches
and then
are
the other tag team
Tag-
against the Bianca and Jay definitely winning.
yeah.
Because I feel like
here's
they kind of hot right now.
Okay, so this is what they have. These are the matches that we have right now. We got Damian Priest versus Drew. You guys said that there's a chance Drew could do it. And there is real legit way that he can win. I promise it is. I don't,
Not
you
as
know,
long
if he win, no, that makes it even better though, because that'll make Punk chase after the title now. But
that would be true if you didn't have Gunther back in the
that's
cut.
true. That's true. But you need multiple people chasing after that again.
Not at the same time, though.
Yeah, but hey, Roman had people coming at him everywhere.
When he
Gunther
came,
can't win that championship. Sorry, now I can't.
why not?
Because
Hold on, what
like
we
you
talking
just said, you got Drew, CM
Gunther
Punk.
winning the championship right out the bat. Why not?
But which one would have quality matches though? No offense to Damian Priest,
Gunther.
but if you got Gunther winning the belt, you got Gunther versus Seth Rollins when he come back. You got Gunther against CM Punk. You got a rematch with Damian Priest. You got Drew
even
McIntyre coming after that. You got Sheamus that got a, you got so many people that he can put on and have a great match with.
You can say that about any of them, though. Drew's
Priest
gonna have
is
a great
good
match
worker,
with
though,
Gunther.
man.
CM Punk,
with
no.
Drew, with CM Punk.
Priest is a good worker to be though, man. I always like Priest.
I think
man.
Priest would have a good match with all those.
Even in NXT, man, y'all slipping on Priest, man. Priest.
Yeah,
has
I
a good
mean,
match.
I think he's a transitional champ if I'm being honest.
Definitely.
But all those people you named could have a good match with all those people you named.
But
I mean,
name it.
CM Punk, okay, I get it, but
I don't trust his health. I don't trust his health, man. CM
he
Punk
gonna
is
be
not.
hurt.
I mean, CM Punk is not like the
Facts.
person that I used to, because he when I was watching him in AEW, it seemed like he was always hurt, and now he's here and he's hurt again. Like
But
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
So how many Money in the Bank winners were not transition champions? Where they held
Okay,
it for,
well,
where they did
you're gonna
not
pull out
hold
a
it for
research
less than
question
3 or
like that. You're
4.
gonna need
Save it for next
better
week.
know
3 or
order.
4 points, 3 or 4 months max. 3 or 4 months. I'm just saying. Think of it.
We have to look it up, but
Yeah, that's a question for next week.
Oh, I'm typing it in because that's.
Because I mean, you got what? Seth Rollins. You got Dolph Ziggler. You got.
Man, Dolph didn't hold that belt long.
And I want to say what Otis.
Otis lost the belt, the briefcase. So.
Right, that's what I was saying. I think it's like maybe 3 or 4 of them that lost it.
Yeah.
Didn't Austin Theory?
Now I think the Miz was one that kept his a while. The Miz kept his for a while.
Now that second run he did.
Yeah, the first one.
The first, yeah. Well, did he win out the first one?
Because that's the one that he was going against Cena. Remember, that's the one.
Yeah, that was the WrestleMania, but he beat Randy Orton for the title in his first run.
Yeah.
Then he beat Bobby with the briefcase the second time, but he didn't hold that one long.
Man, Bobby destroyed them.
Got it back the next week.
Oh,
and Kofi never did get his title rematch against Brock. I'm just saying.
Nobody wanted to see that.
I mean, I hate that they did them like that and squashed them. You know what I'm saying? It could at least gave him a good match.
Well, no, you had John Cena that had it. You had John Cena back in 2012. You had Randy Orton that held it in 2013. Seth Rollins did hold it after he did the cash in with Brock and Roman. He held it for a little bit. Sheamus did it in 2015. Dean Ambrose was pretty decent in 2016. Baron Corbin and Austin Theory had the worst, and Otis. They had the worst tenures as a
Otis
Money
won
in
it
the Bank.
in COVID when they was in the headquarters, didn't it?
Right.
That was true.
Yeah, Otis, Baron Corbin. I don't think they actually cashed in, or they attempted, but they didn't do it. If I'm not
They end
mistaken.
up losing it.
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting though. No, I don't think a lot of people held it for a long. It's a few, not a lot though.
They said 3 kids, 1 adult shot on I-240 in Poplar.
Dang.
It just happened.
Yep, came in. It's on unapologetically Memphis. 3 children and 1 adult were reportedly in critical condition. Wow. After a shooting led to a police pursuit in East Memphis. Police found the suspect's car in the area and began to pursue the suspect.
Man, that's why I had to I'm not saying everything out here and stuff is different. But when I came back home, I had to put back my Memphis and put my Memphis hat on, because you just don't know, man.
Be aware of your surroundings, yeah.
I mean, I'm still straight because I grew up in North Memphis. I was just, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But it's sad when I hear stuff like that about what's going on back home, and it makes me think damn, was it that bad when I was living there? You know what I'm saying?
It don't feel like it was that bad, bro. I mean, even just some years ago. I mean, you had some car thefts, you had some, you had the murders. Those have been going on since, forever. But it's so much now. It's if you think back in the day, even if we was gonna try to rob somebody, we had boundaries. No women, no children, no older people. You know what I'm saying? You finna try to go after, a dude, he got a nice car, we might try to get that car or something. Even if we was Negro knocking, you know what I'm saying, on people's doors. If we saw it was an old woman that came to the door, like, hey, y'all, don't do that house no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just little stuff, and these.
But even that was dangerous as hell. Now I think about it, because everybody played nigga knocking. Everybody played that one. Everybody played that, and it was I'm looking back at that shit was dangerous, bro.
Bro, run up on the wrong house.
But folk wasn't carrying like they are either now, though. And we were talking about that the other day, man. Even the heat, it wasn't as hot, back when we were younger, man, you could stay outside all day, man, and play. We were talking about, you remember the little lightning bugs you used to catch back in the day? You don't see them no more. You don't hear crickets.
They left.
Man, they out.
They probably in Arizona somewhere chilling. like
they moved Ricky.
We don't have any we don't have but we got little lizards and stuff for you though.
Y'all got
the mosquitoes are vicious out here. Yeah, scorpions too.
Yeah, y'all mentioned nigger knocking, and I think there was like a poll or something on social media a few months back. That's a common term for us, but in certain area parts of the country they call it ding dong dash or some shit. Yeah. When they ring the doorbell and dash. And so it's funny how it's the same concept, it's a different name.
Nah, that's
crazy. Those people that was doing the whole ding dong dash had never heard nigger knocking. It's like we've never heard of ding dong dash. So it's
right.
Because a lot of our neighborhoods and stuff like that, they had no nigga. They had no doorbell.
Wasn't no ding dong.
We
wasn't pushing no button. We wasn't pushing no doorbell. We was banging on the door trying to get you to come up, and we out.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
You
couldn't do that.
Prayers up for that family, man.
Man. Yeah.
Especially when you got kids and stuff involved, man. The prayers up to that family, man. So we'll bring it back to try to bring everything back to what we were talking about with Damian Priest and Drew. Then we got Piper and Bailey. We know what's up with that. Cody and AJ. We were talking about people that's over there. Okay, so let's see. Piper, we know that Piper's not going to, but I still hope that she put on the show. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, I know that they're not going to do anything and stuff on there. So I see a lot of people that's retaining. Only people that I think have threat to losing their title is Damian Priest and Sami Zayn. That's the only thing I see. There was it was some people out here that said there was some predictions and stuff for the match, and I think these are way off. How many matches we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only got 5 matches right now for Clash at the Castle. So apparently there are going to be some other matches that may be added later on, depending on what happens at SmackDown. Because some people was like, the U.S. title might be on the line with a 3-way match between Logan, LA Knight, and Carmelo. I don't see that.
No, that'll be cool.
I don't see that. That will be cool, but I don't. Because
I don't think Logan Paul going over to Scotland.
Yeah. Another one they said is Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens. I don't know if I want to see that on a PLE.
That's coming. That's coming for sure.
You know what? To that point though, do y'all remember on pay-per-view where they would have what you would coin now as like the grudge matches or whatever, or what you would have coined back then as the grudge matches, and it wouldn't have to be a title on the line like that Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man. I don't think there was a title involved with that, was it?
It was for that match, but that was also WrestleMania. Yeah, that was the Intercontinental title.
Okay, but it's like those matches where people just come out here and fight, and you get a winner, you get a loser, or whatever. But now it's like you get a bunch of title matches and no real, what I would say, grudge matches to fill the card up. Like you just said, Kevin and Solo could have been a good match, but they do all this stuff on TV, and it's like you flood TV with all these what could be these good pay-per-view matches, as opposed to keeping them away from each other like they used to until the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that is true. I agree with that. I agree. They had Kevin Owens, Solo Sikoa. They said Sheamus and Luke with Kaiser. No, they're not going to do that because we already saw that. Hey, they're just shooting off. Gunther and Randy Orton. No, we haven't had anything to that. Ilya, Ricochet, and Braun. No. So yeah, I think we might have like 5 matches, maybe 6, for the pay-per-view Saturday.
Yeah.
And the more matches doesn't necessarily mean the better. By the way, it could be 5 quality.
There was 5 matches for NXT Battleground, and also I think this one again it's an international show. It was going to be at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you don't want to be on all day.
It's gonna be 11 o'clock my time.
Right. So 1 o'clock our time over here. So
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
So
This is Saturday?
yes.
Yep, Saturday.
Yeah, I probably ain't. I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Yep, Saturday. So Clash at the Castle. Hopefully they put on a good show. Obviously they should, because like I said, they're going overseas, and those crowds are always crazy. They always show up. They always show up the U.S. crowds.
Man.
Curious
They
to see,
be on point, bro.
see how the crowd's gonna be.
All right.
If y'all want the new NXT Women's North American Championship replica belt, it's only $449 right now.
No,
You save $50 because the other title is $499.
I'm fine.
Sir.
Just checking.
Sir.
I'm fine.
Sir.
So, so that leads us to, our portion of the segment where we debate some things that we find off social media. And I've got another good one to me, I think, that has not been presented to you guys. And I'm going to present it right now. All right. So, rank these individuals on mic skills only. 1 through 4.
Wow. That is a good one.
We ain't talking about wrestling, Sig.
Okay.
We're talking about how they do when they do a promo. They promo work backstage, in the ring, whatever.
I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm gonna start from the bottom. Now, me personally, I don't remember Shawn Michaels on the mic. It's more of his wrestling. So Shawn is number 4. Outside of the getting the what chance in rhythm with what he say, Stone Cold really ain't talking about nothing. So he's number 3.
This is where you're gonna have problems.
I know that's fact, but then I literally got to flip a coin between The Rock and Ric Flair. Now it's two different types of talking, because The Rock is gonna insult you and make jokes and like I always say, and get the crowd behind you and behind him. Rick is gonna talk his cash. He's gonna flaunt his wealth and his riches and talk about what you can't afford and what he can't afford. And so they're kind of tit for tat. But if I have to choose, I think I'm going Flair 1, Rock 2, Austin 3, Michaels 4.
That's the order. There is no other order.
Yes, there is.
Michaels 4. Stone Cold was good on the mic. I mean, it was more than just that what chant. I will say that. I mean, he was great on the mic. Even when he was injured, he was playing the general manager role, and he was in the back. And I mean, he's had some great mic moments. But he's 3. Rock is 2, and Flair is. There is no better mic. There is nobody better on the mic than Flair. If you can literally go back years listening, this man has spanned 6 decades.
My shoes cost more than your house.
Bruh, I mean, $9,000. I mean, bro, it wasn't even just that. Think about his promos with the 4 Horsemen. They all 4 of them were crazy on the mic. You know what I'm saying? You might take that. They're probably the best talking faction ever on the mic.
The Horsemen.
The 4 Horsemen.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
They would be probably top 10, top 20 on the mic, if not higher. But Flair is unmatched on the mic.
I would concur. Ric Flair is number 1 all day by a long shot. Shawn Michaels had some good moments on the mic. That was my era when I was, so I was able to see Shawn on the mic more probably so than you all. But Shawn was good on the mic, but in my opinion, I think Shawn should have been replaced in this by my number 2, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
And
it would have been hard then.
Yeah. number 3 to me, Austin was pure money on the mic. If you watch every one of these promos that he had, he was on fire. So that's my number 3. That's my number 2 on this one. Rock will be my number 3, and I'm gonna tell you why I say Rock number 3. Rock cannot, if Rock does not have somebody to bounce off of, he just talking. But if he checking you, or if he talking about you, he money all day.
Or if he ain't write it down on his forearm.
Oh, come on. But I mean,
And so,
bruh,
it's just it go like Flair, Stone Cold, Rock, Michaels. But I still say scratch Michaels, put in Dusty.
That's a good point, but that wasn't the question. But I let you have it.
Follow about.
Make your you make your post and you put it out on Instagram. Man.
I'm not that fancy. I'm not that fancy.
I think that we're all on a consensus on the fact that Flair is number 1. I just flip-flopped the 3 and 4. I thought that Shawn Michaels was better on the mic than Stone Cold to me, because I have seen him, like, even going back to right after he broke up the Rockers. I mean, he was always a showman. The man made his own song with him singing them.
Yeah,
like, you know, like he was the ultimate showman. He cut great promos. And it only got better even as he got older, when he got with DX and all the other stuff. I just kickstand, like, bro, like that shit was gold. Like, so I just flip-flop 3 and 4. I got Flair 1, I got Rock 2, I got Shawn Michaels 3, and I got Stone Cold 4.
Okay.
And I don't think when you put somebody at 4, they just ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Right. I'm not saying that.
Because there's at least 10 to 20 people under Shawn, that's worse. So as we do orders and stuff.
Yeah.
More people to it,
I thought this was very interesting. I knew that there was going to be a bit of a struggle with 1 and 2, because I already know who the 1 and 2 was going to be, Rocky and Ricky. You know what I'm saying? But Ric Flair, man, like you said, he's cut some gems.
Oh yeah,
some gems, man.
No
just talking to the ladies with the Space Mountain and all that, man.
They are the 2. They have to be 2 of the most quotable wrestlers of all time.
Now that's true.
To beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Yes,
that's true.
Smackdown
catchphrase. They the kings of catchphrase.
Lay up the Smackdown. Smackdown got it's the show now called Smackdown.
You got a show, yes.
But you got to give a lot of the Rock stuff to that white boy. That's right with him.
I mean, he has a ghostwriter, just like the rappers out here got writers. So that's all it is.
Flair was his own.
Wait a minute. Who was the ghostwriter?
The dude.
Wasn't that Gersher?
Brian Gewirtz. Yeah, he was a producer. And when Rock was in WWE, he was like one of the writers. He now works for the Rock's company, seven bucks, and he's a writer and producer that does all the Rock's movies and stuff. It's almost like Rock's agent. But he if you watch any of the documentaries, he was the one that talked about. He told the Rock, he gave the Rock idea about how Triple H talks. Well, tonight, you're gonna step in the ring with me. So then when the Rock started imitating him, he got back that Brian told him that. So Triple H was mad at Brian, behind the scenes. So he mentioned that on the Rock's documentary, or that feud with the Rock and Triple H. That was on.
I didn't
know about the writer. I didn't know about the writer.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And even when the Rock came back this last time as the final boss, he brought him back with him.
Brian was with him. Yeah.
So he can, he brought him back.
So you know what? That being the case, I might drop Rock down a little further.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about back in the day, all that was off the dome.
Yeah.
Dusty, Rick,
all of them.
Man, the Four Horsemen.
Rick
It
Rude.
was some
Hey man,
Rick
and
Rude,
folks slip on
Bruh,
man.
what
What I
Folks
like
slip
to have right now
But
is
folks
for
slip
all
on the
you
mic,
fat-
man.
Oh, you see, you can't do that. You can't do that today, bro. You can't
Out of
do
shape.
that. You out of shape, Pennsylvania pissants.
Hey man, I'm gonna
Like,
tell y'all
bruh.
something. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who used to be on
All
cold on the mic, man.
Pennsylvania plumbers to sit down.
Hey man,
While I
have
show the
y'all
ladies a real man.
have y'all ever watched some of
Bruh.
Jerry Lawler old promos?
He the other one. He
No,
the
he's
other
another-
one.
he's another
was,
one.
Lawler was the truth on the mic, man.
Bruh. And I gotta give more props to your Ricks, your Dusties, your Rick Rudes, your Lawlers, your Four Horsemen. Bruh, back then, it wasn't nobody writing this stuff. They coming off the dome.
No,
with this
right,
stuff.
yeah.
Think about all that main promos that span 6 decades. Most of this stuff is quotable. And then now you got Rock with writers. Did Stone Cold have a writer, or was he doing that himself?
No,
They said
You
that
watch some of his-
the what thing, which has ruined wrestling, by the way, because they still got these assholes out here doing. Oh my God!
He
bro, I
said
be
Matt
on
Hardy
break.
gave him that. He tried it
It
out.
was
on Matt
a
Hardy.
joke. It was a
Yeah.
joke thing that it was set up to be a joke, and that got over.
No, it was Christian. He said he was talking to.
Yeah, I think it
And
was
he
somebody.
mentioned
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all over.
Y'all think
It
Booker
was
T had?
forever.
Y'all think Booker T had somebody write something for him? We were talking about Hulk Hogan.
No.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm coming for you.
Nah, he wish he had a writer there. So tell him something else to say other than nigga.
You sure you want me to
Hulk
say
Hogan?
this?
I'm coming for you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you another one. Cole on the mic, Piper.
Oh damn,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
another one.
Yes. And I'm gonna be real.
Dang,
Hope
I
was
forgot
fine,
about
but he wasn't wasn't just
No.
cold on. If you think about Hope in a whole,
No.
Pop.
I don't think-
his mic, his wrestling, bruh, he was mid.
Mid.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Mid.
mid.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about Cena with the 5 moves of doom, bruh.
Hogan had
He
3.
had 5 moves?
But you
Hogan
gotta,
had 3.
but you gotta think about it though. Like back then, that's all the big people did though. Wasn't a lot
Yeah.
of big people doing those matches and stuff like that. Your smaller people that put on matches, your Ric Flair, especially Ricky Steamboat, Jimmy Snuka, Macho Man, all these people. There
That's
was
another
some.
mic.
man. That's another mic.
No. Wait a minute. I was thinking about that when you said it. You couldn't understand. You couldn't understand a damn thing he was
Man,
saying
ain't no man. Come on,
because
We
man.
ain't have
his
to.
he
Macho's
You
on
have
that
to
pound.
he
be able to
didn't open his
Hear
teeth
my-
when he was talking. But if you would have heard him, you would have probably.
I'm here and I'm going to explain something to you right
You
now.
gotta do them hands like this.
Now, you gotta understand that Macho Man is always
on speed.
you he is
always smoking a pipe. Yeah.
always
Hey, and let's not forget about Jake the Snake now.
yeah.
Jake was not Jake. Was just,
Macho like, hold on. And another thing.
but Jake was just dark. Like he didn't speak. He just spoke.
He didn't have to.
You calm.
And that was the scariest. And then you got this big fatigue green, olive green bag with a big snake in it.
If Jay
Bruh.
was here, he would say Amir Jones.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Johnson didn't even talk, did he?
Can he talk?
Man, he can't talk.
Like literally, can he talk?
I saw a picture of that man not too long. That man had them tight blue jeans shorts with that muscle.
What does Ahmed Johnson look like right
Jeremy or me?
Oh my God, man.
Nephew, that was not me, dog.
You want to brought him up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's his favorite wrestler, though. That's
You
why
said
I
the man
mentioned.
out here with some tight blue jeans.
I'm
shorts
talking about
on.
Ahmed Johnson.
Oh, I
man.
ain't know, bro. I thought you was talking about Jerry.
Come on, man.
Dang, that can't be Ahmed Johnson.
Try to
Hold
look it up.
on. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I look. Yeah, that is him. I just looked it up too.
Do you have some tight shorts on, or was it Jeremy?
Well, put like this. Look, put like this. Everything he wear probably tighten up. This man look big as hell.
Hey, bro, man, like.
But when you look, I saw the preview, but when I clicked on it, it showed his wrestling pictures. It doesn't show his current one. Oh, there it is. Okay, when you click on the age, that man's 61. That's crazy. I didn't realize he was that old.
Dang, man. Man went from this to that.
We not sharing. You not
Put
sharing.
you got shirt on.
Oh, dang. I'm sitting here thinking the whole thing. Oh, my bad. Oh, so he went this.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
You talking about burgers after burgers?
Man, Abdullah the Butcher Part 2.
Oh, dude look like
Yeah, see,
Abdul.
you need to show your cousin that he gonna stop bringing up Ahmed Johnson.
Man, for real.
He ain't coming back.
Man, it might look like he ate Abdullah the Butcher.
And do you
Big
remember that the Rock TV show Young Rock when they were talking about how Rock finally got his push and Farouk was mad because somebody had injured him
Right.
and he had got hurt and the Rock came in. They were talking about Ahmed Johnson.
Damn.
My boy Ron.
Hey, man. I think Sexy Red did this on purpose. Fool. What did y'all think about with this? When y'all see this outfit, what do y'all think?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
I guess
logging
she
off.
matched.
I'm logging off now, gentlemen.
She
I
made
have nothing else to say.
She's matching the colors of the NXT. That's another thing. I've heard multiple.
Nigga, that is Harlem Heat all day long.
She wasn't that. She ain't that clever. She was just talking about that same colors as the
Booker T told her to put it on. Oh yeah, man.
That same colors as the new North American Championship.
Oh yeah, you see her, bitch. She got on the Harlem Heat.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man.
But you said you brought it up, and I was gonna bring it up when we talk about NXT. They need to come out with what they gonna call this title, because I've heard the women's NXT, the NXT Women's North American Championship. I've heard the North American Women's Championship. I've heard. Yeah, they gotta figure out where they gonna put the woman in, or woman as opposed to women's title, which they were doing that for the tag team title too. I think some people just don't know how to pronounce it. Women, because it's two as opposed to the women's tag team titles.
I don't care what you call it. Just let Meechin have a piece of something. Let Meechin have a little bit. No, man. Look, another person that showed out, man. Soul Ruka, man, hitting the soul snatcher off the.
She can hit that jump from anywhere.
She hit the jump from anywhere. That was she gonna be straight, man.
Those two back-to-back spots, they were nice too, bro.
Yeah, no, that was real nice. Yeah, she's gonna be straight to more. I guess the future. Hey, the future of the women's division.
That was a good ladder match, man.
Yeah,
that was really good. So we're gonna talk about this last one.
Oh, if you want to, we got a few minutes and stuff like that. Anybody interested in chiming in on that, let's go ahead and do it because.
So if you saw the actual roster,
so we're talking about Caitlyn Clark.
Yeah, they didn't put any rookies on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 4 or 5 women from Las Vegas, like the Aces. Bro, these are hoopers.
Oh yeah,
I'm not saying that Caitlyn ain't hooping, but I'm like, she would have took up a spot for something. And you got to remember, this is a prestigious honor, and just kind of giving her that spot just for the sake of saying, "Hey, you're gonna get better ratings." This is the Olympics. People gonna watch. and why I'm giving up a spot where somebody else deserves it. And I don't even see what the uproar is about.
And this ain't the U.S. the men's Olympic team that sometimes they get out there and the rest of the world is caught up on them. They've been, from what I've seen, the women's team have been blowing teams out probably since the Dream Team. So it's like so on the flip side,
three games
in the whole time,
ever.
Yeah, so this is a proven squad that already got playing experience behind each other. They know each other. Yeah, they literally put in Clayton. They will want to put Caitlyn Clark on this team strictly for ratings. And I've seen a debate where they're talking about, well, you want to advance the league and get more eyes on the league, and this is the way you do it. She'll have plenty of Olympic time as her career goes on. She'll need to be there for first year.
All right, so this is my deal. Okay, Stewie, where is she? Breanna Stewart, here. Breanna Stewart. She was a rookie a few years ago when she made the squad. Okay. I think, like I said, she didn't make the cut. There isn't anybody except for one person that I think that she can take her spot, and that's Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi is 76 years old. Okay.
Has she been there before?
Yeah, she has.
Yes.
She got at least four or five medals or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about somebody else taking her spot. I don't know that that's Caitlyn though.
If that's what I'm saying. If it was going to be Caitlyn, I would think that would be fine with me. But my thing is that everybody's harping on experience. You don't have any continuity and stuff with the players and stuff like that. Okay, if you're going to get experience and stuff, why not have on-the-job training to go ahead? If she did take Diana Taurasi's spot, go out there and let her get her ass beat a little bit. That's going to get her ready for 2028. The whole experience and stuff, I think, is a cop-out and garbage to me, because when she goes back in 2028, when she makes the team, guess what? She hasn't played international basketball to enough to where she's doesn't have the physicality of the FIBA basketball league and stuff like this. Some of the excuses and stuff that they ran out about this girl is garbage. I'm fine that she didn't make the team and stuff like that. That's cool with me. But some of the reason on why she didn't and stuff like that is garbage. I ain't really sold on the marketing part of it and stuff, because the game is growing, because they're going to roll with Caitlyn no matter where it is. She's going to sell the jerseys. And she would have sold the USA jerseys. Probably would have outsold everybody on here with the USA jersey and stuff like that. But, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. If she did take somebody's spot, I would give her Diana Taurasi.
I'm not mad about I don't disagree with you so far as the excuse. If the excuse is experience, then I don't think that's a good enough reason to keep her off. My issue is, are there people better? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember who all was on the original Dream Team, but I feel like Isaiah probably deserved a spot on that team. Now, I can't remember who at the bottom of that barrel.
Christian motherfucking Laettner.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. So even if Isaiah didn't play much, which he should have still, I don't remember who the starting five was, but
John Stockton was starting.
Yeah, so I would probably say Isaiah could probably beat out John, if we being honest.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest tragedies, though. I think too, as well, was the fact that he wasn't on that team.
And that's a Jordan situation, right?
That is a Jordan situation.
Correct.
But I thought that was, he had his Chuck Daly was coaching, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he had
his coach. Yeah.
He had his coach. So for him not to make that was garbage.
To me, that's blaring. That's a blaring omission. Caitlyn she puts butts in seats and she sells tickets. Is she better than these people? I don't think so.
No.
Caitlyn would have been more like Christian Laettner to me.
Yeah, that's why I was going to show you that. But when we started the show, the backtracking all from the beginning, NXT was coming on, and Wendy Chu is back, but at a darker character.
Yeah, she didn't have a nightmare while she was asleep.
Yeah.
I like it though.
They still brought the pillows out, but it was a black pillow, and she kind of rolled into the ring.
I can dig it.
The American Nightmare?
No. But crazy she could have been, in which she's gonna look almost, her character will almost kind of fit in what everybody assumed Uncle Howdy's character stable was gonna be with so the way she looked into it.
You see it go to sleep? What happened?
I don't know, but a lot of the background noise went away though, so everything, whatever he had was on, was about buzzing in the background.
Roar! See, come flush the toilet. Give me a drink. Roar! Yeah, but it's I enjoy having my brother on here with his takes.
It sounds like a humidifier or something be going in the back.
Yeah, something going on. Maybe like a fan or something. Maybe.
Hey,
yeah, y'all old folks be getting hot.
I will say this though, because my man cave is upstairs. It's summer in Memphis. It is hot, so you can't see the ceiling fan is off to the side. But I actually got another fan like behind me, blowing like my back.
Do you got two? Do you got two ACs?
I do, but the way it's split is this AC is one that controls basically this mat, the upstairs and like the kitchen area and living room, and then another AC that controls the bedroom. All the bedrooms on one side of the house, and this is on the other side.
Because when I had my man cave, I had one over the garage. Everything else was downstairs. The only thing that was upstairs was my man cave, and it was hooked to the attic. But my whole upstairs, just that room, had their own AC. Had its own AC.
Yeah, no, I still share it with the living room. Like so like at night, if I'm up here and I'm doing stuff, I can crank the AC down to like 68, and it won't freeze them out because they all in the bedroom. And then it's just right then up here. It's freezing downstairs, but then they all in the back in the bedroom, so it doesn't affect them. But,
man, that's nonsense. I think mine is on like 76 right now.
Yeah, now when I'm not upstairs and I'm downstairs, I can usually keep mine at like 74, 75, and it's decent. But for this room to cool off, I gotta have. Now it is perfect in the wintertime because the heat is on, but it's still cool outside. I can crack this window up, and I got a screen on it, and I get the cold breeze in from outside with the heat still on. It kind of levels out. So
that's one thing I
make it work.
That's one thing I do miss about Memphis, man, and being over there is the fall when it's starting that October.
Hey, what y'all light bills be like? $1 million
over there in Arizona? What you talking about me?
Oh, me?
Yeah. What's your utility bill?
Oh no, I'm straight. No, mine's straight. Like in the winter time and stuff like that, it be down to like $80. But in the summertime, we might top at like $3.
Okay, that's not
kind of same range here.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah,
well,
I'm not getting $80, but we may lower in maybe like right at 100 or a little bit more, and then and in certain parts, maybe I think the most in 1 month, I think the most my bill has ever been has been like $315 for 1 month. Now, there's been them times where it was only like $100, $150. I let it roll over to the next month. You keep doing that, you end up with a $700 bill. That's because you ain't been paying on the previous time. But for 1 month, I think the most.
What are y'all winters like, temperature wise?
I'm still wearing shorts in December. I'm wearing shorts Christmas. Like we talking about 75, 80 Christmas time.
Yeah. It's right there. It's right where it needs to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is. Y'all, like I said, y'all should come out.
Yeah, West Coast.
You come out here a little bit, man.
I was just thinking about it. If we don't get out there, anytime soon, probably the next time we all get together will probably be Mania, since it's in Vegas.
Yeah, I think that's it. They know there go our trip to Vegas that we always talking about, so we'll be able to be there. They'll probably do that, and we gonna do a live podcast too. I'm bringing my stuff because I'm driving, so I ain't flying, so I can bring mics and stuff like that to set up and stuff like this. So see, we letting y'all in on some stuff, man.
Some behind the scenes stuff.
Some behind the scenes stuff, man. So hey. We through with another episode, man. Just like that, man. It seems like it's 2 hours, but it ain't just hair blowing and a whole bunch of bullshit, man. We be having fun in here, man. So look, don't forget to, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Run those subscriber numbers up, man. Go and like our videos. Check out some of our shorter and we have these 2-hour things, but I break them down a little bit for you guys to go check out some of the stuff as well. Like us on Twitter and Instagram, all of that good stuff. Black Four Horsemen, man. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight, man. With all that being said, fellas, we got this thing, man. Four Horsemen. Let's get it.
Woo.
What the hell was that?